It shoots airsoft bees?
It shoots airsoft here.
Shut up. Oh, where has this place been my whole life? All right, hey, they just hand me this. This is the gun we were talking about a couple of Wednesdays ago that we were doing for Brock, my lookalike. You can edit him in, my lookalike. Anyway, they did this one in a multi-cam black. We've got the Air Marksman backbone on there, so it makes the whole platform a lot more rigid. And obviously you've got the forward rail, so if you want to do some clip-on stuff. Obviously with this big scope, that's not really the option, but when he's running thermal, he's not going to be running something with this high of a magnification anyway. So there you go. Got the Impulse Air moderator, we've got the SaberTac mini rail, so cool setup. And then you've obviously got the Element Titan on top, so sweet little gun package. I just love how it's simple, but it's bad A. It just looks so sick. Every once in a while you do guns that we get jealous of. We're like, hey, wish I had one that looked like that.
Especially when it shoots better than your own gun. It's like, man, I really have to send this off.
Yeah, sure you want to sell this, huh? Dogs are getting crazy. Tate's always crazy, so that's nothing new. What you got? What you making?
35 impact bronze. It's getting a Air Marksman backbone, the NX8 thermal.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah, it's quite built. Ooh.
Okay, well, hurry up so we can get it on video.
All right.
I was telling Jason this morning, we had some requests in the comments that people want to see the process. Like when somebody orders a gun and they want it tuned for a specific thing or whatever, show the whole process. So today, I'm going to show you the whole process. Kind of show you just kind of the system that goes in place once you place an order and how we roll with that. So we'll do that today. We'll kind of do, I'll do a little in-depth tuning stuff with you too, give you some advice, and we'll go from there. It'll be a fun day. We got the vacuum, the robot vacuum's running. There you go. That's so much entertaining content right there. Why don't you introduce us? He started Monday, so.
Yes, sir. So my name is Braden, big into music, and found Airguns looking into subsonic stuff and just been into them ever since. They're great for, don't gotta wear the earmuffs and everything, so lots of fun.
What's your favorite Airgun so far?
Gotta try out that Impact M3, and I've been loving it ever since, so that guy's a lot of fun.
That is a crowd favorite for sure, so everybody loves that sucker. He's gonna be on the sales staff. Obviously he's still getting up to speed on systems and all that stuff, so am I. So no big deal. We're glad to have you. Excited to have you here.
Excited to be here.
Yeah, heck yeah. Speaking of sales, Paul Dallin. Hey, guess what?
What?
Sweet. All right, that is what in the Sam heck is this?
Oh, I decided to need a new ride to, you know, for when traffic gets bad. And
so that is to blame a lot for a lot of our RC vehicle addictions. And this is why, but he always has something cool to show us. And now I want a tank, which sucks. Dude, is there any metal? Was it metal tanks? Metal tracks?
Metal wheels.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what do I see in there? What? No. It shoots airsoft bees?
It shoots airsoft here.
Shut up.
Turret, so push you got to start it up first.
Oh, you got to start it. Is this, okay. All right. And this, oh. This one too. Right now. About right. Oh, up this way. I see that barely. But this right here. Hurry. Yeah, really shot.
That was right in the knee.
Yeah, that's how we roll. Kappa fool.
What does that shoot?
It shoots airsoft babies. Mike, show him.
No.
Okay, anybody want to have a tank war at RMAC? What up? What up?
How's it going?
You guys? Good, good.
Yeah.
Like the shirt.
Thank you.
Dude, you got
T-Rexes.
T-Rexes and
M60 or something. I don't know.
60 gunner, baby.
Yeah.
Is that a T-Rex?
I think so. Or a raptor.
The Velociraptor, maybe? Whatever.
So I just got some samples in. We have the ability now to do some custom colors on the backbone, which we've done already. You guys have seen the gold and the red, but now we have purple and pink. We only did 10 of each of these, so they're kind of a limited run, but I think they look pretty good. I really like the purple. These might be available on a website near you. Maybe Utah Airguns or, you know, one of those places.
Here's the process. We've got the order. Looks like they've got all kinds of stuff on there. So they've got the custom tuning for heavy pellets. We've got some miscellaneous stuff. We've got MK2 pellets, 25 cal. We've got an extra magazine, Eagle Vision mounts, Saber Tactical adjustable buttstock, Elman Nexus. All right, this is a nice package, dude. We've got a moderator. We've got Saber Tactical Arca rail. Got the Nexus Tenebrex scope caps. We'll get all the stuff pulled, then we'll come in here. We'll mount it up, then we'll go get the gun tuned. So
make sure you get this camera. Five Guys, what do you want?
like a bacon cheeseburger or something.
You saw that, right?
What a guy. Maybe you put them on blast a little bit more on YouTube. They start listening, you know? The only tricky part about installing one of these is they have this little tube, and it's basically a crush tube, or an anti-crush tube. Basically, it keeps it from you over-tightening it and having it pinch that together. So that's what it's there for. So, got our buttstock on. One thing I like to check before I start tuning a gun is I want to make sure shrouds are tight, so we'll make sure that's snugged on. Also, your thread adapter piece, I like to just make sure that's not loose. So that's all good. We'll start mounting the optics here. So one important thing when you are leveling something like this, always make sure your level is perfectly square. Make sure we're level there. Now we can remove this. That's our indicator now for what's level. These are an adjustable mount, so push your mount forward in the rail, then tighten it down. Now that has been seated loose, we're going to tighten those, the actual adjustable part of the rings tight now. Make sure the gun is still level in the cradle, then we'll start leveling this guy up. This is important when you're mounting a scope like this. This is a very, very, very necessary tool because we're not gonna over torque or under torque one of these screws different from each other. So we want everything to be perfectly uniform as far as torque goes on these mounts. I like to go like that. So basically the sequence is start on one corner. We're gonna go down a little bit. Now I go opposite corner. When you're tightening a scope down and you just suck down one side, it tends to pull your scope out of level too because it's not perfectly lined up in that ring. So that's a tip if you ever have that problem with when you're starting to torque down rings and they start pulling the scope off level. One of two things, either that scope mount is not very true or you're kind of torquing it out of spec, and you're not putting it on level. So all good there. Put our scope cap back on. A couple things I like to do on a brand new scope is I will go through the whole turret. Okay, wind it all the way up, all the way back down, just to make sure that I have full function of that turret. And then I go halfway between the two, okay? So that I have a center point where I'm starting. Same way, start on 0. Looks like about the same travel, so I'll just go back to right there. Again, with a brand new gun right out of the box, what I like to do is just clean the barrel real quick. Check safety function. I know it's on safe. Okay, safe, go to fire. We got a proper working gun. So I'm gonna cock that back, put that on safe. Last but not least, I'm gonna take my handy marksman pull through here. Good old air marksman. This is just a simple, we just wanna pull a patch through to make sure we got a good clean bore to start. Little ballast all. Okay, take your loop straight through like so, and just pull it through the barrel. FX test fires each liner at least a couple shots to make sure that they leave in good shape. So, and they also coat them so that they don't have corrosion. So that's brand new. So pull patches through your new gun. Just run a couple patches through it, make sure we got a good clean bore to start with. Instantly comes out quite a bit cleaner, okay? So we are going to put the moderator he ordered, which happens to be the Impulse Air. Let's thread that bad boy on there. Okay. Now we can go to work on the tune. I bumped up the regulator just a touch. What has happened is when I shot it right out of the box, it settled down just a touch. So bumped it back up a little bit. I'm now at just under 110 probably. But I was getting just a slight like a ping noise almost. And what that is if your valve adjustment is open too far or your reg isn't high enough and you have too much hammer spring, it's gonna just kind of, it's just gonna hit too hard. So I've toned all that down. I tightened the valve return spring so that it would have more resistance shutting. Real simple basic adjustments. I did turn the hammer spring down a little bit, brought it down because one thing you'll know right away if you're over hammer sprung, meaning your power wheel, this guy or this micro is too much. A quick indication is your efficiency is going to be not good, and it's going to be a little bit louder than it should be. So I backed that off a little bit, tightened this down, but I'm still in really good velocities. We're going to check it with this one, and then we'll move on to an accuracy test. So let's top off real quick. And we're using the JSP 25 cal MK2, so 33 point whatever pellet. So basically a 34 grain pellet. Okay. Let's see. If it were my own personal gun, I'd probably keep it about right there. I'm gonna go up just a touch, just so it has a kind of a happy medium there, but let's see how it shoots. Okay, as you can see, gun is super consistent. And the way I ran that up when I first started is, like I said, it felt and sounded a little bit loud and maybe just a little bit rough. So I turned everything down other than the reg pressure. Going up with reg pressure will oftentimes actually smooth the gun out, not make it more violent. So, and also I start with the hammer way down. Guys, don't just make big jumps when you're trying to make these steps. Always start low and work your way up very, very slowly. One adjustment at a time. Don't adjust two different adjustments at the same time. Always stick to one small adjustment in everything. It varies 1 foot per second. So far is the most it's gone. So that's that's amazing. So, okay. First shot, not sighted in, I was aiming here, hit here. So I made this adjustment of what I thought was gonna be close. I was still just a little high, but that's the next 5 shots. Then I moved down, next 5 shots. Okay, moved over here. I know that if there was any vertical string, I know just by looking at my others, it was me, not the gun. So, and I know because the velocity wasn't going weird, but I mean, they're all basically touching. These are, 1/2-inch squares. So that was the other. I made the adjustment, hammered out that eyeball, hammered out that eyeball with another 4 shots. So if you put them all back into fold the paper back into where it was, I'd say that's a pretty good group, wouldn't you? So there you go. That's the process. So I've walked you through from out of the box to mounting the custom parts, mounting the scope, dialing the scope, adjusting the pressures, how we would tune it if you said, hey, tune it for heavy pellets. I just adjusted that, tuned it to where it was a really accurate and good velocity. It's not overpowering fast. I've left plenty of room for adjustment if the owner wants to shoot it faster or slower, but it's a good right in the middle tune, super accurate, super quiet, soft shooting, and it's efficient. Everything we want out of it, right? So that's the process. That's how we go through it. Obviously, I need to grab a little shoot card that we always send with every gun. We'll put that on the shoot chart. We will list velocities. We will list your ammunition, all the data that we had when we left it here. Then we document where everything is set on this gun. So when we send it to you, we document front pressure, front reg, rear reg, hammer spring, valve tension. We measure all of that so that we know exactly where it was when it left and how it was shooting when it left here. So assuring you that you get the best product. So there you go. Now we got to get you boys ready for Idaho. So let's go.
Okay guys, what's up? Kate here, taking over Walkabout Wednesday for now. But we're heading up to Nampa, Idaho for the Airgun Idaho Mash. So here we are, getting the van all loaded up and ready to go. So let's hit the road.
Oh boy, she's leaking.
I've never seen so many rock chucks in my life. We are legit turning our van around to get a video of how many rock chucks are in this one field. My mind is blown. Like I'm moving here. We just found the rock chuck pot of gold. And I'm gonna go ask if we can shoot some.
Because it's in someone's yard.
Because it's legit in their front yard.
Sitting on the line there.
I'll go ask. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. My name's Chell Pearson. We were just driving by and I just saw that you guys have a lot of rock chucks in your front yard.
Oh, you want to shoot rock chucks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would that be okay with you?
Don't go out that way because there's cows up there. But
Okay.
yeah, if you sit there a while, they come out. They're even in my yard.
Good deal. Well, we'll take care of a few of them.
Okay.
Thank you.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time
I am not wasting any time on these bad boys. Yeah, I'm shooting my 22 NRL as well. Gonna shoot some knockouts. They're going about 980. I'm so excited, I'm shaking.
Dude, I've never seen Shell this excited about anything.
Shell looks pretty happy.
Two down. Three down. 4 down. I cannot believe this. What? Where has this place been my whole life? I gotta give these guys a chance. I gotta stop for a minute. There's one right there in the open.
Oh, he's hit.
Yeah, I've hit him.
He's gone now.
Oh, that was a hit. Was that you, Cam? Oh, good job, Kate. How'd your wife? How'd your kids? I think we got 15 or so. You know, what's it been? 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I think it's about time to get hit on the road again. So I'm probably gonna go tell this lady thank you. We sure had a good time. I think we got about 15 or so.
You did?
Yep.
You're kidding. Well, good for you.
I'm sure we'll stop by again.
Okay.
But thank you so much.
If I'm not here, just go ahead and shoot him.
Okay. Back on the road again. Here we come, competition. So time to shoot some paper.
So we're gonna have 5 teams of 4, and we've tried to muddy the water enough that we should be competitive. We'll keep scores on each stage, and we'll tally them tonight. The top scoring team will get 5 points. The second scoring team will get 4 points.
Are you swimming? What time is it?
Yes, sir.
Are you feeling pumped over here?
Oh, I'm pumped, man.
ready to rock?
Ready to mash some potatoes, man.
That's good.
We found out that it is a pellet-only match. So a few of us are taking our guns that we usually would shoot slugs out of, and we're just kind of re-zeroing, making sure that our pellets are going to work okay. But we're just getting set up, getting ready to go.
Cameron, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use this water to slick my hair back because I'm shooting like crap and I need to channel my inner Boyd Linder.
Let's see if Cody shot this target twice. I'm saying he didn't. No!
You did.
Dead nuts! It was freaking money.
Freaking. What are we doing tonight, fellas?
Got our snow cones.
Dude, snow cones. Making some snow cones. I'm cleaning some air guns.
Okay guys, thanks for joining us on this Walkabout Wednesday. Here are the results of the match. I got second in PRS.
I got second in bench.
I got 4th in bench.
And Alex won speed and first in PRS.
So overall, super fun match. We're grateful for Jason Haycock for hosting. And make sure to like and comment. And we will see you guys next week.